All right, folks. Well, here's an interesting one for you. I own the first game, Ship Graveyard Simulator, and I went and bought the second one because I've seen everybody, playing it lately. Currently, I have the Maroon Lagoon, and I've been through a bunch of these. I got some supplies on hand and some money, and my tools are upgraded, and some stuff like that. So, but the other day I was like, you know, how far away can you get from where you start? And you see this fence, right? It goes all the way to the water, then across the water, and then you obviously got your house, your vehicle, and then you got where you sell your goods, where you buy upgrades for your tools, but that doesn't upgrade them. That confused me at first. I'm like, what the hell? How come it didn't get better? What's going on with that? Well, you have to walk over there to actually upgrade the tools. These are blueprints for upgrading, which to me, I think this system is stupid. It's not very intuitive. Thinking, oh yeah, okay, upgrade tools. Boom. Well, they're not upgraded. That confuses the fuck out of every player I've ever met. So anyway, and then you got your recycle station where you drive in and you gotta sort your scraps, which is a mini game. Which I'm personally sick of mini games in video games. If I wanted a mini game, I would go play a game of mini games. So anyway, there's my ship right there. You can see the little green flashing. Those are crates. These things right here. Which, if I look at my truck, yay, it's in my back of my truck, along with a bunch of other stuff I've already thrown in there. But the reason I wanted to bring you here and show you this is because you cannot go anywhere to the left, and that literally means anywhere to the left. Oh, okay. And you can actually whip this thing around. Some of this stuff you can drive over, some of it you can't. But as you can see, all the way over here, like I said, there's a fence that goes all the way around, right? And then there's water down here, so obviously you can't go swimming. And then you come over here, and there's another fence. Wow, that's the first time I've done a power slide. That's interesting. But as I said, you got this another big fence all along here, right? Let me park this little contraption. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, just kind of interesting doing power slides in a box truck, steak truck. Yeah, steak truck. So anyway, you can't leave this area. It's completely desolate, completely barren. The only thing in there is a ship. Now the other night, last night, night before last, whatever it was, I can't get it. This thing was actually somewhere about this tall, maybe. Like there was 3 stories, and then there's a little rooftop platform up there that I had to get up onto. I was gonna do a House of Cards video where I took and beat up every one of them circles with the hammer, just like that. Every one of them, boom, boom, boom. And anyway, I cleaned all of it the best I could, and then once, here, let me just show you. If you right click, it knocks it down, right? Well, I made a mistake last night, and I had missed one of those doors, and I needed to get in there to clear the floor off, so I could do my little house of cards. See how everything falls down, goes boom, boom, like that. Well, that was the plan. There's things like this that you don't want to remove the structure out from underneath, but you have to remove everything out of the ceiling. Yeah, I've been here before. but you have to remove everything up from above the ceiling so you can actually excavate this with the crane. And there's a big engine behind this pile of debris that I dropped everywhere. See, this is a, a mess, but that's actually a motor. Oh, there you go. There's a good example. That's a motor, right? And it's welded to the ground down here. You need to cut it free. I don't think I can see in there. Now I have to remove some of the garbage out of my way. Where, okay, that one's cut. Mm-hmm. Let's see, I'm up against the wall. Is there only the two of them? Oh no, I know there's this stuff on the back too. Give me a minute. I have a reason for bringing you all here. Just wanted to show you something about the game, which I thought was kind of interesting and fun. I don't remember if, yeah, I did shut off the valve, I think. Oh, wrong piece. This piece. There we go. It's torque tube anyway, so it'll be alright. It's not a big deal. But anyway, I made a little bump like that, and I made a big mistake. That's what I made. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, so right now the crane is coming in. As you can see, the crane's coming. That thing up there. It's gonna come down, it's gonna grab that motor. That is a big motor. And there was scrap parts all over on it. Okay. So anyway, that little tiny six banger, probably umpteen thousand tons of torque and power on it, but yeah, it's gonna take it over there. As soon as it drops, there'll be a box go up on top of my screen, tell me what was all in there. Yay! Got iron, alloy, aluminum, gold, yeah, all that good stuff. So anyway, you have to remove yourself from the top down in order to expose them so you can get them out of here. Same with things like the crate there, the trailer. But I was going to do a house of cards, make everything fall all at once, and try and capture a video. I thought it'd be kind of cool to watch the mess as it all ensues. Well, one wooden door, and I went to bump it to get through there so I could get the stuff in the other room, and the whole thing collapsed on me. I didn't take any damage. Don't worry, I'm okay. A little dusty, a little worse for wear, but you know I'm back to work, so that's beside the point. So anyway, as I was messing around with the Maroon Lagoon, I realized that there's nothing here. Right. So I went for a walk and I'm like, okay, there's ships all over and there's cranes. These things are doing stuff out there, and there's some more cranes over on this side somewhere, I think. Yep, there's a couple more over there. You know, there's people busy doing stuff all over on the island, right? Or land. And I got to thinking about it. It's like, wow, you know, let me just climb upstairs here real quick. Hopefully this will actually work. Hey, so as I was walking around the fence, I noticed they got some NPC AI beating and banging on things, walking around. They got a lot of detail in a map that you can't touch. Because once you get up to the fence, you're stuck. You can't go any further than that. It's limited to just that specifically. Quite a mess, eh? Yeah, quite a mess. And there's like literally no walls left. Well, I take that back. This was the door that I bumped that messed everything up. Okay, I was in here. I was gonna try and finish this room out so I could knock it down. And then I got to get this one out of here before I take the floor out, which is why I was in here working. Don't worry, the valve's off. It'll be fine. But yeah, I was there. We go. So anyway, I was looking at some of the people in the background doing their things. They put a lot of effort into the outside world of the game that you can't even get close to, just to put this little backdrop on there. And meanwhile, you're in this massive, desolate, boring mud pit that they bring in a ship and say, here's some tools, tear it apart. And you get a little house over there that you get to spend the night in, that one. And you get a place to upgrade some tools so they can make some money off you. And then you get the salvage yard where you can bring your stuff to think you're making money, so you can sell it to this guy, so you get a couple of dollars in your pocket. This is a fucking slave camp and a zoo. All these people on the outside can watch you tear this apart all by yourself. You don't get a second well, you get whoever's up there running that thing can lend you a hand to get rid of stuff like that and the motors and things that are up. But for the most part, this is 100% you all by yourself. Nobody gets to lend you a hand doing nothing. No multiplayer where you can set a crew in here to go after it. No, you're not doing that. But when you look at the NPC out here, let me just go find one of these morons here real quick. Oh, next fence. Yeah, you see, there's a guy bending down doing his thing over there. There's another guy right there. He's banging on that, and then he's just gonna stand still for a minute and do a whole lot of nothing. And he's gonna check the tarp, and then he's gonna walk over here, and then he's gonna go over here and bend down, and he's gonna walk back. And this is a zoo. Bend down, get up, walk back. He's gonna stand here and he's gonna think for a minute. He's gonna debate what he's gonna do next. Yeah. Wonder what that guy over there on the ship is doing. Anyway, yeah. So this is what makes me think this is a zoo. Because like I said, I can't get over the fence. I can get to it. I can jump like a motherfucker. Yeah, see? I can super jump. But I can't I can't get over the fence. But I can stay in my locked up, sheltered pen over here where I can't escape. I can't go see my family. I can't see my friends. I can't go to McDonald's. No, don't ask me if I want to go to the movies because I can't go. No, there's nothing I could do in here. They got me gated in. I can break all kinds of shit with this freaking hammer. But I can't cut my way out of here. I can't. This thing can cut some massive thick metal, but I can't cut this little tiny stick pin. I can't even torch the thing. It won't let me. The fuck is that? Somebody got a gun on a post? Is that what that is? The hell is that? Whatever. That's up there. But again, I can't. I came here expecting to make money and then go home at the end of the day, and I've spent a few months up in here, and there's nothing you can loot. There's nothing you can find. There's nothing you can do. These people don't care to have a conversation with you. They just say, hey, you want to sell me some stuff? I'll give you some money for it. $30,000 worth of materials gets me $600 that I can only spend here. Here, you need to light your candle. There you go. They lit, my friend. But yeah, So once you buy all the tool upgrades, and then you go and pay for them all over there, and you can't even upgrade your own house, you can't even upgrade your own vehicle, you you can't do nothing in here. You can tear them apart to go buy another one to tear it apart, to go buy another one to tear it apart, to go buy another one to tear it apart at infinitum and nothing else. You are sentenced to die in this property. You can't even splash in the water. To the moon. Anyway, yeah, there's really, and you can't even call in the. I can't point at myself. Yeah, and this thing doesn't work for shit. And the explosives, you can't just put them anywhere you want to. You can only put them on the door, so it's not like you can walk around the fence and explode things because it says no. And these freaking a plastic little crate, right? Plastic little crate. This little tiny thing right here. Obviously, if I have to look that far down to it, it's about maybe my shins. I'm pretty sure my knees are taller. You can set it on its side, just above my knee, and that this thing can hold 180 kilograms of weight. They had some other crates that were, as you progress through, that looked a lot bigger than that held a lot less than that. So something tells me the developers are fucking idiots, morons. Yeah, just fucking stupid. But I'm really pissed off about being stuck in this prison. I paid good money to come here to buy ships to, make some money and have some fun, and then realize I can't even escape. I got all the materials I could ever freaking want to build a boat to freaking get out on the water and escape. I even know how to swim, but I can't get past the edge of the water. Yep. I can get my toes wet, but that's about it. I can watch sunsets, sunrises. Can't even see the fish. I wouldn't even consider drinking this because of all the trash boats that are out here. It's probably nasty. But yeah, this game, um, I don't know, man. The first edition, it was pretty good. Got pretty boring after a while. You ended up, but at least that you could improve your house and you can improve the helpers place where they can actually help you work on things. Which, nope, not anymore. You don't get no help this time. You all alone, buddy. You can improve things, and the upgrade tool system. You bought it. It's yours. You got better. You're good to go. Go break stuff. Do your thing. Not this time. You got to go from there to get that junk, to go over there to get this better, to come over here to tear this down, to go over there to do it again until you get to that point of, well, you're good to go. That's all there is to it. But I didn't know I could do burnouts in this. Well, not necessarily burnouts, but power slides. Okay, well, it didn't let me do a power slide that time. I was maxed out speed. Okay, well, I guess speed isn't actually the thing. Whatever. Pretty impressive little truck. So anyway, I was gonna do the House of Cards thing, but when I got bored and started walking around and realized that I am just a rat in a cage in a prison cell. At least, I mean, those guys over there, they got two people. They can talk with each other if they wanted to. I can't. I am all alone in this big open field like a fucking moron for coming through that gate right there. Hey, you want to go break some ships? All you gotta do is go through the gate. And then you're caged in like a rat. I wonder if they send me food through the little door or something. Because I've never gotten to eat anything. The day-night cycle, you don't really even notice it. To be honest, if you turn your little light on, it stays bright enough that you can get through the night without worrying about it. But you don't have to go to sleep, which is kind of interesting. I don't have to go to sleep. That's cool. Whatever. I can stay awake 24/7. There's no bed in there to click on and say go night night for the night. So good luck role playing that kind of bullshit. But honestly, I like the game. I like the concept. I'm just not fond of being a fucking prisoner in a goddamn desolate area where I have no choice but to do the same fucking thing over and 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 over. With that being said, I'm probably going to uninstall the game. Even as much fun as it is, I am not a fucking slave or a prisoner or an animal in a fucking zoo for these idiots to watch. That much needs to change immediately. So with that being said, I'm out of here.